Hiya folks, I'm Grim, and welcome to Grim Grooves, a channel where I react to and review music of all kinds. Today we'll be checking out In Hell We Live Lament from Limbus Company. This is another Mili song, so you know it's going to be good, and you guys have also suggested a number of times, which is another good sign that it's going to be an absolute banger, which I'm excited for, because Limbus Company music, all the Project Moon music to be honest, and Mili music as well, is always amazing. So I'm sure this one will blow me away too, and you guys have also said it's one of the best songs from this game or something like that, so I'm excited. But if you got anything else you'd like me to check out, throw it down in the comments. And while you're down there, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe so I know that you're enjoying what I'm making and I continue making all kinds of new stuff from Project Moon and all these other games and stuff, because yeah, why not? It's a lot of fun for me too. And I'd like to also say a thank you to my Patreon supporters, because it means so much that you guys are supporting me and get access to all the new content that I have over there, and I'll be putting out more stuff every week on Patreon as well, so you got that to look forward to. But without further ado, let's check out In Hell We Live Lament. This back and forth is fantastic. Like, just overall, this song is so good. It's building so nicely. Like, starting out with just like the piano melody and the kind of distorted kind of synth elements in the background. That was really interesting. And now we're getting into like the vocals, of course, as like from Mili, are always amazing. But the back and forth here is really interesting. Like the kind of discussion between yourself or whatever, or the two different people. I'm not exactly sure, but it's really interesting and yeah, just very kind of morbid and dark and things like that, which you kind of expect from a song called In Hell We Live Lament. Like, I know that this game has some like literary ties, so I'm curious if this is like Dante, like Dante Alighieri, Dante's Inferno kind of story, if this is maybe his theme or has something to do with that character, that story anyways, because I've always loved the Divine Comedy, and that would be really cool if it was. But that's the kind of the vibe I get from this, because it's like In Hell We Live, and yeah, lamentation, stuff like that. It's really interesting though, and the lyrics are also really fascinating. Also, this background is really crazy. So I'm curious where this will go, because this is really cool. This is absolutely beautiful. Like, just the soft piano keys in the background on top of just the kind of double melodies going on here, or the two vocalists going on here. And I'm not sure if they're both the same like vocalist, or if it's two separate vocalists, because the lower voice is obviously very like soft, very calm, and the other one's a little more kind of I don't know, baritone maybe, like just a little more emphasized, but it definitely could be the same vocalist just doing two different styles of voices in their singing, but I'm not exactly sure. Regardless, it's fantastic. Like the back and forth is really interesting, and it's just very beautiful at the same time. There's obviously a darkness there, like quite a bit of darkness and sadness to this, especially the vocalist that's almost like more the softer vocalist. You can definitely tell a bit, like a level of sadness in that voice, and the other one's a little more like assured and very like, I don't know, confident a little bit more. But regardless, this is absolutely phenomenal. So cool. And I like how the background's kind of backing up, zooming out, and I'm curious what the overall view will be when we get to see the whole thing.
Not so different world, more home. Then I realized what's happening could be the source of my torment. I surround yourself, allowing yourself to simplify.
This part is fantastic. Like this might be my favorite part of the song. Like you have both of the chorus going again with the back and forth between the two vocalists, and now you have a third like almost choir like vocals coming out in the back that are like chanting in Latin or maybe Italian or something like that. Like I don't know enough about either language to say which one it is, but it definitely seems like it has some like Italian style, but again, I have no idea. It could be Latin. But regardless, it's very good. Like it sounds fantastic in the background, just with the different layers of music now, and it all flows together so well. It's such a good harmony. Like this is fantastic. That was cool. That ending, it was like very surreal, like very chaotic, very unique. Wasn't much of a melody there. It was just like, but it definitely leans into that whole vibe of like in hell, like because there's again it's disjointed. It doesn't make sense. It's very terrifying and freaky and weird and surreal and stuff like that. And again, this background image is very much that. Like seeing a clock here is interesting too, because I know that there's something to do with like I think your character that you play as has like a clock for a face or something like that. I don't know exactly, but it's still very cool. Like visually it looks very cool, and I can't wait to learn more about this game and play this game and check it out and stuff, because it seems so interesting and intriguing. And the music obviously is amazing. Like this song and every other Mili song and every other Limbus Company Project Moon song I've heard so far has just been absolutely stunning. Like it's so unique too. Like they're not afraid to experiment with new things and try different things instead of just going with like the, I don't know, the standard kind of pop music style, which is fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, and it can be done very well. But I don't know. There's just so much more diversity to the music that I hear from Project Moon and Limbus Company and all this stuff. Like so unique. Every single one is so unique, which is awesome. I mean, I'm always looking for new and unique music and stuff, and yeah, this was crazy. Like very unique, very interesting. And again, those different melodies, like the piano is a fantastic soft piano melody throughout the entire thing. Just helped again set the mood for the kind of more melancholic vocals that were going on, and the different layers of the vocals there too. Like it was exceptional. Like so technically impressive how they were able to do all this, and again making all the different layers flow together so well, especially near the end there when they have the three different kind of vocalists going on. And yeah, It was a fantastic breakdown and fantastic chorus there. And that's still my favorite part of the song. But anyways, thanks for hanging out, watching my reaction. If you got anything else you'd like me to check out, make sure to throw it down in the comments and hit the like button and subscribe. And until next time, later days, folks.
Duke of Babel, mad soothsayer.